Hello and welcome back to Reddit League. In week 9, our last week of the regular season in Canada. Now, first of all, sorry that the video is a bit late, but I literally just realized the video at the time of recording should go up in 6 minutes and I haven't recorded an intro yet. So, that's not going to work. So I can't show you the table either because it's already updated. And I can only tell you that I did draw with Nimrith last week. I had a slightly better score. I don't know by how many points, like not many. I think it was 2 points more or something like that. So I did get a bonus point as well, of course. I think I had like the third best score of the week or something like that, third or fourth. Which now puts me in a position where essentially, well, since I'm not going to win against Raidman, essentially I would need to have either a very good performance myself or would need other results to go in my favor. And yeah, you'll see in the video how things are gonna go. And yeah, have fun. Okay, now it's getting serious. Let's go. Okay. Trunk road, just road names, not necessarily what you want, not what I care about. That is a very Newfoundland sign. Ugh. Brownlee Lake Park, past Tessalon or something like that. One of those two signs was in French, so it could be Quebec. Well, there's a couple of provinces that use French on signs. What do we have here? Richards Landing, Ontario. Okay, that also makes sense. Somewhere in Ontario. No idea where. Looks very rural, but that doesn't really have to say much. Iron Bridge in 30 minutes. Bruce Mines Waterfront. Main Street Tessalon. Oh, the 17. Right? 17 East. It's the 15. Wouldn't be down there, I don't think. Could be up here, though. There's Tessalon. Oh, yeah, that's the 17. Good, good, good. Now, where exactly are we here? Bruce Mines. Iron Bridge over there. Oh, yeah. Right, back at the start. There's street names. Big Perch Bay Road and Trunk Road. Sort of a little bit like this. Not here, okay. That's, I think, too straight. That's almost too far away, I would say. We're out of time, essentially. Yeah, don't think I wouldn't be here. No, put... Okay. Here. Oh, there's Trunk Road, and there's Big Perch Bay Road. I'll take that, that's fine. Just 30 points. That I can live with. Round 2. 1 kilometer, okay, what does that sign say? Commercial trucks, uninteresting. You have just a gas station. No one cares about the gas station. Care about what else is going on in this town. Before that, no front plates, okay. There seem to be signs further back. Any of these up front important? It doesn't look like it. Alberta Northwest Territory border. Okay. That's very interesting. So we're somewhere up here. That's towards Yellowknife and Fort Simpson. What does that say? 1 and 2. Okay. Wait, that was the other way. So we're in the Northwest Territories. We're in Enterprise. Yeah, there's the 1 and 2. Perfect. Food cache and carry just before the turn. Would seem to be this, right? I move forward a bit. There's another house. I would match and then I continue moving forward. Eventually there's this house on the right. Yeah, it should be here. Nice. Next round. Okay. A highway. What will that sign say? Okay, Quebec. Somewhere between Montreal and Quebec. 128 might be just a normal green road here. But I don't want to look for that right now. Oops, bring me actually back to the start and I want to see that sign. Centre de Quebec. Okay. I'm assuming that means the center of Quebec City. And a 175 as well. Is that, there is the 175. In 1 kilometer, I think that says, and the 128 to the 175. 128. I don't really see that. It's just the 138. Okay. Bring me back. Let me go down here. These are very tricky rounds for me. I don't like highway intersections at all. Come on. Thank you. What have we got here? 173. That might be an exit number too. 143. Was the 20 and the 55 as well, wasn't it, somewhere? Wait. I'm so confused. The 143. Where's the 143? Is that not in Quebec? Is it near Montreal? Fuck. Where is it? I'm out of time and I can't find it. Oh, God. Down here. Fuck's sake. There's the 55. I should have paid more attention to that. Oh, God. Goes all the way through here. Why the fuck did it say Central Quebec? Like, okay, whatever. I'd like to get onto that highway, but alas, we can't. South River exit 220. 2, I think it was. South River is not exactly the most helpful name. Wait. Yes, there is a front license plate on that car. We have here nothing interesting. Stop sign just says stop. Yeah, we're in Ontario. But I'm not sure that will make it much easier. There gonna be anything here? Plug-in trail. No one cares. Yes, please. Highway 124. There's Swift Canoe and Kayak. 124. 129. 102. Ugh. I'm not sure I'll be able to find 124, to be honest. There's something better. Which golf club? What about this? Sunbridge South River, Parry Sound. What about this? No? Blind River. And 38. 140. Oh, 124. Arch. No. Okay. That'll do. Okay. It was the 11, actually. It was the exit 2 to 124. Okay. Okay, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Interesting. No, okay. Looks very much like BC from the start. Or something more northern. Municipal warehouse of some kind of municipality. Who knows? Wasn't there something just now? No, okay. Okay, nothing on that. The hotel. Come on, just give me a name. Crown and Heritage. Not interesting. I would motel. No one cares. Let's say anything in sort of a readable. Rose Nest Pass. Okay. That might be findable. But it is risky to just go look for it. Without any further information. And I'm not even sure that's the city name. Okay, fuck. Anywhere? Wouldn't be here, I don't think. Uh, somewhere down here, maybe. 8 seconds, I'm not going to find it. Fortunately. 351. It wasn't even BC. And it's called Blairmore, apparently. There's Crow's Nest. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well. I don't know. That was dumb, but not sure if it's going to matter with that. Obviously, I'm not going to win the game anyway. That was never an option, but bonus points. Don't think it's going to happen. That I'm annoyed about. That less so. I should have checked. Give me 1 second. There's a lot of cars. They don't have front plates. Yep. Should have checked that. Why did I not? I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess with that, I'll probably be in the relegation playoff. The unfortunate part is I don't even know. Nimrif hasn't played like week 8 yet, so I don't even know what situation I'm in. Like, if I win against Nimrif, I might survive with this, but if I don't, then I'm pretty much screwed. But yeah. Alright, other seeds. Okay, here we are with the other seeds. First thing to note here, the Division 5 seed that I created is actually one that I've literally done like an hour before playing through my seed instead of like all the others a few days before, because the one I originally had made had a location here, which initially isn't a problem. You can find that location without any issues. The problem was it was here, meaning that it was off a road, which is not acceptable. If it had just been like the whole coverage is like slightly shifted away from the road, like it's slightly off, but that wouldn't have been an issue. But it being in the middle of nowhere here, yeah, that's not acceptable for this. It might be like if we ever get Mongolia, I might have to think about that. But for just a normal country, it's not going in there. So the replacement seed started in round 1 near Camp River, apparently. I went up and down this for 5 minutes. There was no information whatsoever. There's a rest area here, which you can't, well, you can see actually, and there is a train track crossing the road. But by the time I had gotten to the point where I was looking at the map, I'd completely forgotten about that. So all I knew was that I'm pretty sure I saw some bullets, so I was 100% sure we were in Alberta. Fit with general landscape and stuff as well, but the bullet obviously guarantees it. And yeah, once I was looking at the map, I was looking at this road mainly and not this one. So, well, there you go. Round 2 was then a bit annoying down there on Victoria Island, or Vancouver Island, sorry. Just Victoria, the main city on that. And I did find a sign with like 10 kilometers to Jordan River and 63 to Port Renfrew. But for some reason, don't ask, like I knew we were in BC, but I have no idea how I didn't see Port Renfrew. Just genuinely baffled at how I didn't spot that. I don't know. I checked this area. I was looking at this area and I just didn't spot either. So I just went somewhere randomly in BC. And then 3 not so difficult rounds.
one near the border down here on the 141, where I didn't actually find anything else apart from the 141, but with the road name down here, I suppose, and this sort of triangle intersection. It wasn't the most difficult to find because the 141 only goes from up here to down here. So there's not many places where a unique curve like that exists. Round 4 was then just sort of in, not really central Ottawa because it's on the wrong side of the border, but in sort of the metropolitan area, probably part of Gatineau, near the Hilton Hotel and the Casino du Lac Limi. And I basically made my way up to here, and then I found I found a sign for the Boulevard de la Carrière, and there was something else. It might have been the A5. I'm not entirely sure anymore. I just know that I found the boulevard relatively easily with the train tracks running alongside it as well. And then obviously fairly easy to get the right place. It must have been the 5 or something like that. Or did it say the city name somewhere? Might have also done that. This was probably even like 40 minutes ago and I cannot remember. And round 5, up here near Lumsden, just very obvious Newfoundland, and then I made my way. I think, yeah, definitely to this I need a break to this gas station, and down here somewhere there was a sign for Lumsden and the 330, and the 330, especially in this kind of like a way. I suppose there could be other 330s, but that's a very typical Newfoundland road number. They usually have sort of like there's the 320, there's the 320, the 330, the 340, 380, 410, 420, 370, 360. It's a very typical road number here. And combined with how it looked, that guaranteed it anyway. And Lumsden was very quick to find. Well, obviously once you know you're in the 330. The Division 4 seed, and I gotta point out the rest of them. I created I think it was on Sunday at like 11 p.m. to like half past midnight. So I do not remember what on earth I was doing here. Round 1, let's do a couple of them sort of together because whatever. Round 1 was in Ontario, just no information here that I found at least. And of course, without any sort of knowledge about Canada, had no idea where. It's just a random road essentially. Then round 2 on Cape Breton Island, I don't know, near Sydney. I did find a lot of signs in that actually, towards Sydney and towards a couple other things as well. And I remember the 125. And then I don't actually remember these road names, so I'm not sure how I got quite that close. I might have been lucky. I might have just absent-mindedly recognized them and then just forgotten about them immediately. I don't know. Round 3, Highway 35. Yeah, I found Dorset on a sign, and I think there was something else that I found. Yeah, Birkendale as well, I'm pretty sure. But obviously, they're not exactly big, and apparently I knew we were in Ontario. Don't ask me how I knew. I don't know. But yeah, just could not find Dorset. Round 4 was then easy, very easy, just sort of in the suburbs of Thunder Bay. Yeah, pretty sure I remember going down to this intersection. And I don't remember what I found, I'll have to be honest. But it was very easy. Round 5 was then super, super easy in Rivière Éternité. Just because it was blatantly obvious it's in Quebec and it said the town name right there, and it's not exactly super difficult to pinpoint within here. So there you go, 29 seconds. The Division 3 seed starts off in sort of like northeastern, not even northeastern, sort of like eastern BC. Middle of nowhere here, kind of. I went northeast here, and then I think I didn't go far from here. I had a pretty good gut feeling about where we were, so getting close, but yeah, I didn't find anything written, I think. I never found a town name. Oh yeah, I remember now. I found something that said Mount Jubilee and this mountain and something else which I don't quite remember. But so I was looking for that for most of the time, because obviously 4 minutes is not, up here and then a bit around here. Most of the time was spent looking for this mountain, which I obviously didn't find. And then round two was genuinely the first time in years that I timed out on a round, which already probably tells you a lot about my mental state during creating these seeds. I wasn't particularly going to be close to this anyway. But yeah, it's just a 106 in northern Saskatchewan. Maybe some people will still recognize it from last season practicing Saskatchewan, but didn't. I don't think I found anything here. Round three was not difficult then again, just Newfoundland, and I might have found a sign for Hawke's Bay and kind of like anything that's called bay or cove or anything like that. Kind of my immediate first thought goes to Newfoundland, and obviously if the landscape fits as well. So yeah, very easy round. Obviously didn't quite pinpoint correctly, but I mean, I just didn't bother really either. Round four was then in Manitoba. Annoyingly, very close to the Riding Mountain National Park, which has a special Google car here somewhere, so I know this, but wasn't any sign pointing towards it, at least none that I found. And there were a couple of signs like towards Whirlpool Lake, but basically I had no idea which, I was about to say which continent, no, which province we were even in. So I no chance of me finding that. I was looking through a couple of national parks and just settled down in Algonquin provincial park, actually. I wonder what's the difference between national and a provincial park. I suppose the provincial, it's different, like, um, sort of supervision. Is that, it's not really the good best word for this, but you know what I mean. Then round five was fairly easy again, up here in Lauder Lake. And I genuinely have no idea what I found. Like, it took 2 minutes and 6. Lauder Lake. No memory. Nope. Probably went down here and found something. Couldn't tell you. Let's move on to the Division 2 seed, which was very Alberta heavy. Starting off here just south of Guy. And so again, another situation where I just couldn't find the right road. I was looking for the 49 the whole time, and the 49 is super short. It basically goes from Donnelly down to Valley View, and that's it. And then it continues. Yeah, it doesn't go to Donnelly and stops there. It continues over to the west, of course. That will be relevant later, I think, or it was in one of my practice seats. I don't remember. So yeah, I just couldn't find the 49. And went over there. Round two was, sorry, near Jasper, apparently. I feel like I remember finding signs for Merrickville and Merrickville-Wolford, and presumably the 16, and then finding Corcoran Road here. That is, I think, the general method of finding this place. And yeah, round three, Northern Alberta again, just north of Slave Lake. Unfortunately, didn't find a sign for Slave Lake either, because I would have known where that is, but must have either gone the wrong way or just not far enough, because I didn't see one. And so again, I had no clue where we are. And then finally around in Alberta, I do find, sort of between Red Deer and Calgary, I found a sign. I think the sign I found said Red Deer and Springbrook. And then obviously on the 2A. And yeah, it's kind of like, how do you pinpoint that? You just click and guess, whatever. I was running out of time anyway on this one. I think that was fairly close. And then round five in Manitoba. sort of in, I'm gonna say middle of nowhere. There is something very, very nice about Manitoba, which is that these random white roads, they're actually ordered and sorted very well. Like you can see here, it's Road 58 North. If you go further north, maybe this one doesn't have a name, but the next one also doesn't. But if you go further north, there's Road 61, which leads you to believe that that's 60 and that's probably 59, and then you've got 58. And this sort of goes throughout the whole, like down here. I don't know how far north it goes. If I could find one that's numbered again. Some of them aren't like on the map as road names, but a lot of them are. Maybe in the north here, it's just they don't bother putting the name on Google Maps. I don't know what they're doing, but just by the fact that they've got nothing on them at all, I'm assuming the system carries forward to the north as well. Obviously, like up here, there's probably very little roads that go straight west east. But that's a fun little tidbit about Manitoba. So I found nothing apart from the R61, but because of that, I knew the exact latitude we had to be. There's another R61. I just didn't know which road we were on specifically. And to finish, the next seed, which was probably the easiest of the seeds, considering I did this with essentially no practice. Started off in New Brunswick in Rogersville. Very a lot of French influence here that you could see. So that already points you kind of towards this area, if not Quebec, then New Brunswick. And from then, I think I must have found the 126. I'm pretty sure, and I knew we were in Rogersville, and that made it not too difficult to pinpoint. Round 2 in Nova Scotia. That was a bit. I found a sign pretty early on that said Halifax Community and Liscombe Sanctuary and Low Copper Mines. I don't think I ever searched this far away from Halifax, this zoomed in. I definitely have taken looks over here just on this zoom level, just to check, but never this far zoomed in, so I just didn't spot them. And decided to just go somewhere near Halifax. I didn't know how far the Halifax community extends. Round free. Oh yeah, up here near Inuvik. It's definitely a round that you can get if you've practiced it a bit. The map, I've had a few rounds in practice near there too. I think I had one here and one there. And I can quickly show you that. It's a very, very unique street view where it looks like this, which you will not find anywhere else in Canada other than on this road. Essentially, that goes from Inuvik down to like here, I think, where it roughly stops past Fort McPherson. That's why I kind of leave it in there. I mean, it's a perfectly valid round anyway, but you're probably not going to find much information in terms of anything written on that. So I'm interested to see if any of the next players get it. I'm definitely expecting some of the other players to get it, because I would have definitely gotten it as well had I played a couple of practice games before that and had a round there. Round 4 was then near the Roche. I don't think I found much here. I knew we were in the Roche and potentially the road number 7. I must have found that somewhere. Yeah, then it's fairly straightforward. Not the easiest to pinpoint, but I got close enough. You start not too far away from the curve here. And to finish us off for the regular season, we had a round over here in Newfoundland, sort of close to Argentia, Placentia, and there was a sign towards St. Bride's as well. Kind of gave me a couple of these in distances, and then I knew we were on the Road 100, and there's a sign for the Road 101 junction. So obviously somewhere here, and I somehow got close enough. 55 meters. That must be right around where the cutoff is, I think. I'm pretty sure. It might even be the exact number. I mean, that would be crazy, but it might be. All right. So that was a regular season. I'll probably, as long as I don't fall asleep, I probably will put in the comments after I know what exactly this result means for me, whether we're going to be playing the relegation playoff. So, if you don't want to be spoiled, it's probably too late. If you spoiled it yourself in the comments, whatever. But it's going to be down there. Maybe I'll actually put that at the beginning of the video as well, so people don't do it, by accident. Even though you should never read the comments before the video is over. But yeah, I'll put it in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. Not only this video, but the whole season. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.